one of the huge defining moments, I think, was the chow hall, the suicide bombing in the chow hall.
The one thing that I know that'll be burned into my head is when we were in Iraq, our chow hall got destroyed.
Yeah, it wasn't too far. It was huge. I mean, it was a huge explosion.
That was tough.
Yeah.
Because we were up north and we heard about it and there's nothing we could do. They're saying, well, don't say anything to anybody, keep your mouth shut, blah, blah, blah. Freaks you out. Because you're like, all right, well, who's dead? Who's hurt? Who's...
Not to call home. Everybody got shut down.
Yeah, that was tough.
My mother was freaking.
Yeah. And then this...
Our relief comes at noontime, and they always bring us lunch from the chow hall. And Sergeant DeRosie, one of my best friends and someone I consider part of my family, always brought me lunch because he relieved me. So that happened, and the first thing that went through my mind was he in there? And you can't go. I mean, your first general order is, I will guard everything with the limits of my post and only quit my post when properly relieved. So that means I can't leave until I'm properly relieved, and Sergeant DeRosie is the one that relieved me. And an hour goes by, it's now like 12:30, almost 1 o'clock, and he's not showing up. So I'm, really stressing, but I'm still trying to maintain my job. And another one of my good friends, Sergeant Farag, he was the sergeant of the guard at the time. And I'm asking him if I could leave to go see if everything's okay, to go see if John's or anybody, for that matter. And he's like, you can't do it, man. Hour and a half later, here he comes walking around the corner. Perfectly fine. I started crying. I went, because I thought he was gone.
Did my thing. It's the only way I can deal with it. I stuck around with the same people that I went overseas with. We ended up renting a house together, just hanging out. But then once that died down, I was like, oh, okay, well, now it's back to life. Reality. That's what it is. It's completely different. When someone tells you where to go, what to do, you got to watch out for people. They're going to kill you, things like that. Then you get home and you're still doing it. I still do it to this day, and it's been, 10 years since we went?
Yeah.
I still watch people. I still walk in a Walmart and the place is crazy, and I have to leave because it is driving me nuts.
You scan a room, crowds. As soon as you step.
My big thing is crowds. I can't do them. I mean, I can do it around these guys. I can walk into a crowd with them because I know that they're with me, but I can't walk into a crowd with my wife. It just creeps me out. I got home, my mind frame was drive. Because when we were overseas, if you were in a truck, you were moving and you weren't stopping. And I know I got caught multiple times. Like state troopers telling me to slow down. First day home, got pulled over. My brother, I blew red lights. My brother yelling at me, telling me to pull over. I don't know, I had a hard time getting back into the driving and obeying the rules of the road in the States. It was difficult. Had a hard time with pretty much a lot of things when I first got home. Like to stay up and party. Yeah. Sometimes I'd be the only person partying with fire.
Yeah, but that's how you deal with it. It's probably not the right answer. You have to freaking drink to keep yourself sane, but hey.
I guess when I first came home, I always felt like my hands were dirty. Like there was like blood on my hands, sort of. And so, when my wife got pregnant and our son was born, soon after we had another son. And so, doing things like, putting him to bed and things like that, like it's like your hands are clean again, I guess. You've done, you do good things with them now. That's what made it different for me.
All I could do is offer my ear. I'm not there to judge them or tell them that it's not a real feeling. What you're feeling is real. It's definitely real. But there are people who want to help and want to listen. I went over to the vet center. I point over there. We're in a room, but over there there's a vet center outside these walls. And they helped me a lot. I had a lot of anger built up, and they kind of helped me set it free, you know.
But I mean, for like the combat guys, if I had to say anything for them that were getting out, it would definitely be, you know, get the help that you need. Don't be afraid of what somebody's going to say to you, you know. Talk to somebody because it's going to help you. Find something to vent your anger out on instead of, you know, pounding your fist into a wall or getting into fights. Like, if I had somebody to tell me that, I probably wouldn't have done half the crap I did when I got out. You know, it took me a while because I didn't really have anybody to tell me, you know, about the VA or about certain places that'll help. I had to learn on my own, and it was hard because I struggled through the whole thing instead of having somebody being like, hey, you know, now that you're out, you should probably check this out. This will probably help you. Didn't have that, and I mean, I think that needs to be produced more, you know, shown more to the combat vets that are coming back, because, you know, not a lot of them, they might hear it, or, you know, something might be said, something, but it's not like, you know, you should really do this, or you should, you know, get this shit checked out, because, I mean, I wish I had that done to me instead of having to figure it out all on my own. Don't take the pills. No, like seriously, when you get back from deployment, you know, do what you can to try to manage before you start taking prescriptions. I mean, personally, and so many other guys I know went down that road, and, you know, and seriously, some of them are dead now from overdosing, and I think that the Army, you know, I mean, I don't know how things are now, but when I got back, you know, that was the first thing they would do was prescribe, oftentimes addicting medication. So if I was to talk to somebody that just got home, I would, you know, tell them to try to get involved in something and get a hobby, something to occupy their time, you know, while they're looking for a job, to try to, you know, eat up that time. Otherwise, and before, you know, going the medication route. I mean, medicine does have its place, but I think it should be an alternative, not a game plan. I felt good talking about this stuff. I don't really get to talk to too many people about it. I don't like burdening my wife with any of this stuff, you know. I mean, she asked, but I don't like doing it. And I feel more comfortable being able to talk about it amongst other veterans. It makes it easier.
Just know you're going to dig up some problems before you get better. It always gets worse before it gets better. But trust me, the other side, you're not fixed, because you're not broken. You know, these are emotions that we carry with us. We're humans. So no human is broken for me. We're all our own individuals. But just remember, it's going to get worse before it gets better. But it will get better.
To get more information, visit All the Way Home at www.artatwork.us. Thank you.